Hi everyone, it's Ardith, and today I've got a simple but beautiful one-layer card using masking and ink blending with a leaf die from A Jillian Vance Design. I love fall colors, and Catherine Pooler inks blend beautifully to give some amazing fall combinations. I'll show you some of my favorites as we go through the video. I started with a panel of white cardstock and the maple leaf from the Grand Leaf Trio die set. I am Canadian after all. And I'm a girl who loves her white space, so I masked off the edges of the panel so that my blended leaves will have some breathing room when I've finished. I cut 3 masks from full back sticky notes. I find having more than one helps to make sure that I keep any unintended ink blending to a minimum. Also, it allowed me to start blending 2 leaves at the same time. Now, these 2 leaves ended up being my least favorites because my methodology improved immensely as I worked on this card. But hey, we all have to start somewhere. And I started with Eucalyptus. Maybe my dauber was dry, but I did not get a good blend to begin with. I added some Sauna and then moved on to the next leaf where I laid down some Mandarin spice. I went back to the first leaf and added more eucalyptus, and I liked that I could see the Sauna glowing through it. Okay, these are not my favorites, but we'll come back. I laid down the masks again, overlapping my first leaves and making sure to go off the edges of the masked area of my panel, and making sure that I laid the eucalyptus mask where I plan to use more green. This time I blended the green just around the edges of the leaf and put Sauna in the center. Up above I put down some Mandarin spice and then I added the exact color you should never add to orange, royal treatment, which is purple. Purple and orange can make a muddy brown, but on an autumn card like this, what a glorious brown they made. Okay, so now I'm getting into the swing of things. Dark ink on the outside, light on the inside, equals beautiful autumn leaves that seem to glow. I moved on with another color, Tutti Frutti, which is a bright orangey red. I added more royal treatment to the edges. Next, a bright yellow leaf right in the center. Sauna in the middle, Mandarin spice around the edges. Here's where I thought about fixing that flat orange leaf, but I was nervous about getting the mask down correctly, so I moved on, adding more leaves all over the panel, trying to make sure I had a good balance of color, spacing, and positioning by turning the mask. Of course, you could do this whole thing with one color in each leaf, and I think it would still look pretty due to the vibrancy of these ink colors. In fact, I did some single color pieces along the edges where there wasn't much room for blending. But the two-tone blending really brought it to life, I think. I looked at that orange leaf again and I decided it just had to be reblended. So I worked with the mask to get it down in the correct place, and I gave it some more Mandarin spice all over and royal treatment around the edges. See? A complete makeover. That bright yellow leaf made the perfect landing spot for my sentiment from the Best of Fall stamp set. I stamped it with icing on the cake, which is a deep dark brown. I didn't add anything else. The layering of the leaves gives so much depth, I really wanted them to be the star of the card. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a good lesson for me that skills can improve quickly and there's always time to go back and fix what needs to be fixed. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.